All right, a few thoughts on Denver's stunning decision to clean house just days before the end of the regular season, firing general manager Calvin Booth, firing head coach Michael Malone. Michael Malone becoming the third coach in the last 5 years to lose his job within 2 years of winning an NBA championship, joining Frank Vogel and Mike Budenholzer on that list. So I guess Joe Mazzulla, watch out. That title may not protect you for very long. Not wholly surprising to see the Nuggets make changes. They have not played well since the All-Star break. 11-13 since the break. They've lost 4 straight. The defense has collapsed. Some of that can be chalked up to injuries, including one to Nikola Jokic. But you can make the case that this team has not responded to Michael Malone in the way that it used to. And with Calvin Booth, it was well known in the NBA that there was some friction between Malone and Booth. Booth has tried to inject some youth to this roster over the last couple of years. Malone, he is more comfortable coaching veterans. He won a championship in 2023 with a veteran-laden roster. So there are definitely differences of opinion with Booth and Malone about how to build out this team and who to play in this rotation. The shocking part, though, is the timing of it all. We are just days away from the play-in tournament, a play-in tournament that Denver could conceivably be a part of. Now, David Adelman, who has been elevated to interim head coach, is an excellent basketball mind. He is the son of Rick Adelman. He has been mentioned as a future head coach for several years now, and I believe that he is going to be a very good head coach in the NBA someday. But you are hard-pressed to make a case that this team is better off with David Adelman as the head coach going into the postseason than Michael Malone. Now, the Nuggets will tell you that they wanted to shake things up. They wanted to try to shake out some of the staleness that's got caught up with this team, some of the erosion that's happened over the last couple of months, and maybe David Adelman's voice can do just that. But Michael Malone is a proven playoff coach. He is less than 2 postseasons removed from winning a championship. This is a big risk that the Denver Nuggets are taking. In the big picture, the reason that this team is where it is right now has nothing to do with coaching. What it has to do with is the fact that this roster has been slowly eroded since its championship season. You go back to 2023, that offseason, they lose Bruce Brown and they lose Jeff Green, 2 guys that were very big pieces in their championship puzzle, both guys that played roles in the postseason. 2024, an even bigger hit, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He signs with Orlando in the offseason. That was a decision that the Nuggets made largely due to finances. They didn't want to pay the money that Kentavious Caldwell-Pope was looking for. They elected to go with Christian Braun, and Christian Braun's been good. It's not a Christian Braun problem. But by plugging Christian Braun into the starting lineup, you remove one of your key bench players. And they have not been able to replace that consistency, that production. Russell Westbrook has had good and bad moments. Peyton Watson, same thing. But losing Kentavious Caldwell-Pope for nothing, that has cost this team. So a real shocker in Denver, just firing these 2 key pieces to their organization. They're hoping that it will give them a jolt going into the playoffs. It seems like a long shot that will do the trick.